in the Funny Boy, Max Bialystock's hopeless musical of Hamlet, Everybody is Dead. They were the lucky ones. And this is the best review we got. Where did I go wrong? What happened to me? What happened to me? You're looking at the man. You're looking at the man who used to have the biggest name on Broadway. Max Bialystock. 13 letters. I used to be the king of old Broadway. The best of everything was mine to have each day. I always had the biggest hits, the biggest bathrooms at the Ritz. My showgirls had the biggest hits. I never was the prince in any way. We believe you, thousands more hits. We believe you, every word. We believe you, thousands more hits. We believe each word we wrote. I used to be the king of old Broadway.
It's good to be the king.
My praises they would sing, as Ziegfeld, so they'd say. My shows were always filled with class. The big champagne would fill my glass. My lap was filled with gorgeous ass. You couldn't call me crass. We believe you, thousands of hits. We believe you, every word. We believe you, thousands of hits. We believe you, every word. There was a time when I was young and gay, but straight. There was a time when I was bold. There was a time when each and every play I touched would turn to gold. There was a time we were these shoes were always here. Now I wear a Renton tux. That's 2 weeks overdue. Pour me out, watch me drink. Pour me out, watch me drink. Pour me out, where you Such reviews, how dare they insult me in this manner? How quickly they forget I am Max Bialystock, the first producer ever to do summer stock in the winter. You've all heard of theater in the round. You're looking at the man who invented theater in the square. Nobody had a good seat. I spent my entire life in the theater. I was a protege of the great Boris Tomaszewski. Yes, he taught me everything I know. I'll never forget it. He turned to me on his deathbed and he said, Max, alle Menschen müssen machen. Hayden, Gatzen, Pischen, Pippeраchen.
What does that mean?
I don't know, I don't speak Yiddish. Strangely enough, neither did he. But in my heart, I knew what he was saying. He was saying, when you're down and out and everybody thinks you're finished, that's the time to stand up on your own 2 feet and shout, who'd you have to fuck to get a break in this town? Yeah! nights again. I'll see my name in lights again. I'll go from dark to bright again. My spirit's high as heights again. I'll never suffer slights again. I'll take no fancy flights again. No weather or a place again. No blossoming of lights again. No frantic prince or price again. Waves in my sights again. I'll take those fancy flights again. I'm gonna scale the heights again. Be as the will, be as the will never run. Be as the stock will be.
Mr. Bialystok? Is anybody here? Mr. Bialystok?
Who are you? What are you doing here? What do you want? Speak to me, dummy, speak! Why can't you speak?
I'm scared I can't talk.
All right, get a hold of yourself. Take a deep breath. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Leopold Bloom. I'm an accountant for Whitehall and Marks, and I'm here to do your books.
Oh, you are? Oh, well.
Mexico!
Who is it?
Hold me! Touch me!
Hold me, touch me. One of my backers. Listen, I have a very important investor to meet with. Why don't you take a seat here?
Thank you.
In fact, why don't you lie down here? Be with you in a moment, my darling. Okay, let me see. Where is she? Okay. Clench me, pinch me. Kiss me, feel me, lick me, bite me, suck me. Ah, here she is.
It's really hot of me here.
Don't make a sound. And don't listen to anything you hear. Sweetheart.
Hold me! Touch me! What's the matter, Bialy? Don't you love me?
Oh, love you, I adore you. Did you bring the checky? You know, the checky. You know, Piani can't produce the plays without the checkies.
Oh, the checky, yes. Here you go. But first, let's play a game. One dirty little game.
All right, you devil woman, what did the debutante and the bricklayer?
No.
How about the rabbi and the contortionist? You like that one?
I know. Let's play the virgin milkmaid and the well-hung stable boy.
I don't think I have the strength.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
All right.
Oh, this milk is so heavy. I'll never make it back to the house. Oh, you're there. Well-hung stable boy. Won't you please help me?
Of course, my little dairy queen. First, I'll take your milk. Then I'll take your virginity.
No, never, never. Yes!
Easy.
Give it to me! Send me to the moon, you animal! Send me to the moon!
Okay, Thursday. Come back Thursday. I'll send you to the moon on Thursday. I may even join you. But first, please, the checky. You know, the checky. The checky.
Oh, the checky, yes. I made it out like you told me to the title of the play, Cash. Funny name for a play, Cash.
Yeah, well, so is the Iceman cometh. Look, I'll see you Thursday. Goodbye, my pouter pigeon. Ta-ta, ta-ta. You dirty old bastard. You can, get up now. May I take your coat?
Yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I caught you feeling up the old lady.
Feeling up the old lady? Well, thank you, Mr. Tact. So, you're an accountant, huh?
Yes, sir. I am.
Well, I can't old lady's dressing a bit of a pervert, huh? I know what you're thinking. How dare you condemn me without
Mr.
loving me?
Bialystok, I'm not condemning.
Shut up! I'm having a rhetorical conversation. Do you know who I used to be?
Yes, you're Max Bialystok, the king of Broadway.
I am Max Bialystok, the... Yeah, you're right.
And may I say, Mr. Bialystok, and please don't take this the wrong way, you're not just a dirty old man.
Thank you.
You're also a great Broadway producer, and there's something about me you should know. When I was a kid, I had the good fortune to be taken to the Allahoos of 1942, and I still have the ticket stub. Ever since that day, I've had a secret desire to be a Broadway
Producer?
Yes, sir.
A secret desire?
Yes, sir.
Well, kid, can I give you a little advice? Keep it a secret. Do the books.
What?
Do the books! Oh, yeah. Would you look at that? There's a great, big, gorgeous blonde stepping out of a white Rolls-Royce limo. That's it, baby. When you've got it, flaunt it, yeah.
Mr. Bialystok?
Yes,
May I speak to you for a minute?
a minute.
Yes, a minute.
Okay, 1 minute, go. You have 58 seconds left. Wait until someone's
I'm
already.
glancing at your books.
Hurry.
I noticed in the column money is received that there's a discrepancy between the figures.
Wasting
I
time.
can't make the figures add up. If we could just have a moment, I think I can explain. Mr. Bialystok, I can't function under these conditions. You're making me extremely nervous.
What is that, a handkerchief?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing.
There's nothing. Why can't I see it?
My blanket! My blue blanket! My blue blanket!
Don't panic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't like people touching my blue blanket. It's not important. It's a minor compulsion. I've had it ever since I was a baby, and I find it very comforting. I need to lie down for a second. Oh.
They come here. They all come here. How do they find me? Would you look at that? What is it now? What?
It's gonna jump on me! What? It's gonna jump on me! It's squeezing like
Oh, listen, I'm not gonna jump. Listen, I'm not gonna jump on you. Will you please get a hold of yourself? What now?
I'm hysterical when I get like this. I can't stop. I'm in hysterics.
I didn't see that.
I can't
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm in hysterical. I'm blighted. I'm still hysterical. I can't stop. I'm in pain. I'm wet. And I'm still hysterical.
What can I do? You can be hysterical now.
It goes here and there.
How's this?
Not far ago.
How about now?
That's all right. That's quite nice, actually. Thanks for smiling. That helped a great deal.
Well, you know what they say. Smile and the world smiles with you. This man ought to be in a straitjacket. Feeling better?
Yes, thank you. May I speak to you for a minute?
Yes, pretty significant. What can I do for you?
Oh, this is no time for levity, Mr. Bialystok. I've noticed a serious error in the accounts of your last show, Funny Boy.
What? Where?
Well, according to the backers list, you raised $100,000, but the show only cost $98,000. There's $2,000 unaccounted for.
So, I went to a Turkish bath. The show was a flop. Do me a favor. Move a few decimal points around. You can do it. You're an accountant. You're part of a noble profession. The word count is part of your title.
But that's cheating.
It's not cheating. It's charity. Boom. You see this stickman? This once held a pearl as big as your eye. I used to wear $500 shoes, handmade Italian suits, and look at me now. I mean, look at me now. I'm wearing a cardboard belt. Listen, please, I'm reaching out to you. Don't send me to prison. Help me.
I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do it. $2,000 really isn't that much money. I'm sure I can find a place to put it somewhere. After all, the IRS isn't interested in a show that flopped.
You're right. You figure it out. Listen, I'm going to take a little nap. If anyone calls, I'm not in. Unless it's, yankety spanky.
Okay, so adding these deductions, we get... Well, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. But under the right circumstances, the show could make more money with a flop than it could with a hit.
What?
Yeah, it's quite possible. If a show was sure to fail, a man could make a fortune.
Yes?
Yes, what?
Yes, what you were saying. Keep talking.
What was I saying?
You were saying that under the right circumstances, a producer could make more money with a flop than he could with a hit.
I guess it's quite possible.
You keep saying that, but you don't say how.
Well, it's simply a matter of creative accounting. Let's assume for a moment that you're a dishonest man.
Assume away.
Well, for your last show, Funny Boy, you raised $2,000 more than you needed, but you could have raised $1 million, put in a $100,000 flop, and kept the rest to yourself.
But what if my show was a hit?
Well, then you'd go to jail. You see, instead of raising 100% of the money, you would have raised more than 1,000%. And if the show's a success, there's absolutely no way to pay off the backers. Get it?
Got it. So in order for our scheme to work, we need to find a surefire
Our scheme? What scheme?
What scheme? Your scheme, you bloody little genius!
No, I meant no scheme. I mean, it was a little academic accounting theory. It was just a thought.
Bloom, worlds are turned on such thoughts. Don't you see? Darling Bloom, glorious Bloom, it's so simple. Step 1, we find the worst play ever written. Step 2, we hire the worst directors in town. Step 3, I raise $2 million.
Oh.
Yes, one for me and one for you. There's a lot of little old ladies out there. Step 4, we hire the worst actors in New York and open on Broadway, and before you can say step 5, we close on Broadway, take our $2 million, and go to Rio.
No, that'll never work.
Oh, ye of little faith. What did Lewis say to Clark when everything looked bleak? What did Sarandon say to Tenzin as they struggled on Everest Peak? What did Washington say to his troops as they crossed the Delaware? I'm sure you're well aware.
What'd they say?
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Me and you. We can do it. We can do it. We can make our dreams come true. Everything you've ever wanted is just waiting to be had. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, caressing you, undressing you, and driving you mad. We can do it! We can do it. This is not the time to shirk. We can do it. You won't ruin it. Say goodbye to Betsy Clerk. Hi, producer. Yes, producer. I mean you, sir. Go berserk. We can do it. We can do it. And I know it's gonna work. What do you say, Bloom?
What do I say? Finally a chance to be a Broadway producer. What do I say? Finally a chance to make my dreams come true, sir. What do I say? What do I say? Here's what I say to you, sir. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's not me. I'm a loser. I'm a coward. I'm a chicken. Don't you see? When it comes to wooing women, there's a few things that I lack. Beautiful girls wearing nothing but pearls, chasing me, embracing me, I'm having a attack!
Why, you miserable, cowardly, wretched little caterpillar! Don't you ever want to become a butterfly? Don't you want to spread your wings and flap your way to glory? We can do it.
Mr. Pianist, something, you got me wrong, I'll sing so long, I'm not as strong as the president, baby.
We can do it.
Mr. Pianist, something, look, I got it, go ahead, take it, shot the bottom line is red.
Come on, Leo, can't you see?
You see Rio, I see J.
We can do it.
I can do it.
We can do it.
Can I do it? 'Cause I know
It's gonna fail. Fail? Fail? How could it miss? All you need is a little courage. Groom, don't you see you're like a fountain waiting to explode and shoot into the sky?
I'm a fountain.
Oh, don't you see? There's a lot more to you than there is to you.
Mr. Bialystok, I'm sorry, but you've made a serious error in judgment. You've mistaken me for someone with a spine. I'm going back to Whitehall and Marks now. Goodbye forever.
Oh, Blom, just think about it. Just...
Dear Lord.
I want that money!
Not you! hate until I feel I wanna be a producer, show the world just what I got. I'm gonna put on shows that will enthrall 'em, scream my name with Joe's Rolla. I'm gonna be a producer, 'cause it's everything I'm not. So happy, very, 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 very. I wanna be a producer. What am I doing here? Mr. Bialystok was right. There is a lot more to me than there is to me. Solve the world. I want to get on.
What in God's name is going on? Is that the revolting stench of self-esteem? Where the hell do you think you're going? You've already had your toilet break.
I'm not going to the toilet. I'm going to show business. Mr. Marks, I've got news for you. I quit. And you were right about one thing. You are a CPA, a certified public asshole. My binder, my Dixon Micron and number 2 pencil, and my big finish. Mr. Bialystok, I'm back. I've changed my mind.
Boy, you are good.
Who are you talking to?
Never mind, just an old friend. What happened?
Well, just this. When I said I was scared I could go to jail, I didn't realize I was already in jail. I spent my whole life counting other people's money. People I'm smarter than, better than. When's Leopold Bloom gonna get his share? When's it gonna be Bloom's day? I want things. I want things. I want everything I've seen in the movies.
And Leo, you're gonna have it. 'Cause we can do
I'm
it.
gonna be a producer.
When you're broken, my resilience. Up together we will do. We can do it. We can do it. Every show I come, I do. We were fated to be mated. We'll be out in stock and blue.
I can't read anymore. How many plays can a person read?
Stop complaining. We have to find the worst play ever written.
But Max, we've been reading all night.
I don't care. You want to be a producer? Read, keep reading. Here's one. Act 1, Scene 1. Gregor Samsko awakes one morning to find that he's been transformed into a giant cockroach. That's too good.
How could you see me? The glass was frosted. Wait a minute. I've read this before. I know I've read this before. What's it called? The Frosted Glass. Max, our reading plays I read last night. Let's face it, we'll never find it.
We'll never find it, eh? We'll never... Leo, see it, smell it, touch it, kiss it. I found it. The mother of them all.
You found a flop?
A flop? That's putting it mildly. This is a catastrophe, a disaster, certain to offend people of all races, creeds, and religions, and guaranteed to close in one night's beauty.
Let's see it. Springtime for Hitler. A gay romp with Adolf and Evert Berchtesgaden. Oh my God!
Oh my God, it's right. It's practically a love letter to Hitler.
Max, this won't run a week.
A week? Are you kidding? This play, it's gotta close on page 4. What's the name of the author?
Franz Liebkin, 61 James Street, New York, New York.
Franz Liebkin, 61 James Street. James Street? That's the village off Broadway. I hate off-Broadway. Mimes, experimental theater, no parking. It's a jungle down there. Come on, we'll get the Broadway rights to Springtime for Hitler even if we have to go as far as Pagan.
Max,
What?
can I wear that hat?
That hat? No, you may not.
Well, why not?
Because that is a Broadway producer's hat. And you do not get to wear a Broadway producer's hat until you are a Broadway producer. And you will not be a Broadway producer.
Oh, I know, that's what producers show on Broadway, but I'm gonna wear that hat, and soon, too, because we're gonna be the producers.
Yes, we're heading to the top. We're gonna be the producers of a great big Broadway flop.
Oh, how I miss him. Tales und tales und trails. Oh, Cordelia. Oh, it's such bliss to kiss him, miss, I miss.
Like sis.
In Octavelia. Oh, see meadows and see mountains and see sky. Not to mention hordes of brown shirts passing by. Brings a tear to every single Nazi eye. In all, I'm talking of our very own. Showtime, my Lieblings. In you go, Adolf. Yes, I know. It's
Just a hunch, but I'm guessing this is our man.
He's wearing a German helmet.
And Jose! Don't notice anything. Always look straight ahead. Remember, I need that play. Franz Liebkin?
I was never a member of the Nazi party. We only followed orders. I had nothing to do with them all. I didn't even know there was a full arm. We lived at the back, right across from Switzerland. All we heard was yodeling. How are you?
Relax, Mr. producers, Bialystok and Bloom, but we're here to talk to you about your play.
My play? You mean Springtime for... You know who...
Yes.
What about it?
We love it. We think it's a masterpiece.
We want to put it on Broadway.
Broadway? Broadway? Broadway! Ah, joy of joys! Oh, dream of dreams! I can't believe it! I must tell my birds!
You tell the birds.
Otto Kunze, Heidi Wolfgang! Edo! Do you hear my Liebling? Finally a chance to clear the Führer's name! Ah, Broadway! Lights, music, happy tippy tappy toes! You know, not many people know it, but the Führer was a terrific dancer.
We didn't know that, did we, Leo?
No, we sure didn't.
That's because you were taken in by the BBC! Filthy British lies! But they never said a bad word about Winston Churchill, did they? Oh, Churchill, with his cigars and his shitty brandy and his rotten potatoes! Rotten! Now, Hitler. Oh, my God. That was a man who could paint. He could paint an entire apartment in one afternoon. 2 coats.
Of course he could, and that is exactly why we want to produce your play. To show the world the true Hitler. The Hitler you love, the Hitler you knew, the Hitler with a song in his heart. Here, Franz Liebkind, sign here and make your dream a reality.
Nine?
9?
No!
No?
First, you must prove to me that you believe, as I believe, by joining me in singing and dancing the Führer's favorite tune, the Gute Tag Hofclub.
There's Guten Tag Hofclub.
Der Guten Tag, Gagler.
Oh, I can never sing the Führer's favorite song.
Delighted. Shut up, he's almost ready to sign it.
All right, gentlemen, first, you must roll up your pants. Get on.
Jawohl.
Nice and tight, I want to see some ankle. Yeah. Next, we step away from the pit. We don't want to fall into it. Aye. All right, hear me.
Is there any other?
Wunderbar! Eins, zwei, drei! Gute Tag, hopp, hopp! Gute Tag, hopp, hopp! Ach, du lieber Hund! Oh boy! Gute Tag, Flip, Flip! Gute Tag, Snip, Snip! Ach, du lieber Gott, hat Scheu! Oh yes! Und fressen und taten und trinken! Taten und trinken until we get stinking! Everybody! Gute Tag, Papa! Gute Tag, Papa! Gute Tag, mein lieber Schatz! So, wir haben our Hut und we clap our butts. Oh, we drink our schnapps till we gluts. You will stay.
We will slay. Very good.
This is the drinking.
Come on, it's fun.
The hot crop is pretty so long.
It's sort of like a Nazi hoedown.
Wunderbar! Gentlemen, I like your dancing.
You're too kind.
You may produce my play.
Excellent.
But only if you take the Siegfried oath.
Siegfried Oaks, what's that?
Pledge of eternal allegiance to our beloved Führer.
I never answered that oath before.
All right then. One for you. One for you. And one for me.
Never! I had one off before. Thanks a whole lot.
Nice colors.
I know, right?
Thanks, we should never started this. I think we're getting in too deep.
Too deep. This is nothing. I'll tell you when we're getting in too deep.
There we go. All right. Raise your right forefinger and repeat after me. I solemnly swear
I solemnly swear
to obey the sacred Siegfried oath.
to obey the sacred Siegfried Oath.
And
Und
never, never, never
never, never, never
honor the spirit and the memory of Adolf Elizabeth Hitler.
dishonor the spirit in the Elizabeth?
Yeah, that was his middle name. Not many people know this, my friends, but the Führer was descended from a long line of English queens.
Really?
Yeah?
Adolf Elizabeth Hitler.
Good. Now I sign your contract.
Excellent. Right on the dotted line. Here, Franz Liebchen, you'll never regret this.
No.
Alrighty then.
Heart!
No.
I forgot to tell you. The penalty for breaking the Siegfried oath is death.
Death? Is that anything like death?
Meow!
Well, that is a shame. Look, we'll iron all to these thorny details of a strudel. Ta-ta.
What nice guys! Broadway! Oh, I haven't been this happy since we crossed Poland! Oh, my evenings! Drinking, 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 drinking a shot! Till we blood! How you know?
Hello, the living room of renowned theatrical director Roger Dupree's elegant Upper East Side townhouse on a sunny Tuesday afternoon or two. May I see who's calling? Listen, you broken down old queen. He was drunk, he was hot, and you got lucky. Don't ever call here again!
Who was that?
Wrong number! Yes.
Hello. I'm Max Bialystok. This is my associate, Mr. Bloom. We have an appointment with renowned theatrical director Roger Dupree.
Yes, please come in.
Thank you.
Oh, how do you do? I'm Carmen Gia, Mr. Dupree's common law assistant. You are expected. May I take your hat, your coat, and your spastikas?
Oh, these! Just a little joke. Hope you enjoyed it. Ha ha ha. Look, you tell me we still have those on.
I did good? I mean, is he bad?
He stinks. That's why we're here. This guy couldn't direct you to the bathroom. Here's Roger!
Mrs. Bialystok and Bloom, I presume. Forgive the pun.
What pun? Shut up, he thinks he's witty. Roger, good to see you again.
Thanks. He's wearing a dress.
No kidding. Roger, you look gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Merci. Oh, by the way, Max, darling, we loved Funny Boy, didn't we, Carmen?
Oh, worshipped it. To be or not to be.
You mean a lot to me? Showstopper.
Fabulous.
Oh dear. Your Mr. Bloom is staring at my gown. I should explain. I'm going to the choreographer's ball evening. There is a prize for best costume.
We always win.
I'm not so sure about this year. I'm supposed to be the Grand Duchess in the station. I think I look more like the Chrysler Building.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, without your wig on, you're only half dressed.
Well then, why don't you go and get it? Oh, wicked witch of the west.
If your intention was to shoot an arrow through my heart, bullseye!
Mr. Bloom, what do you think of my gown? Be brutal, brutal. God knows they will.
Well, where'd you keep your wallet? Ha ha! What a kidder! Let's face it, Roger, that building is you. Look, I know I only sent it to you this morning, but did you get a chance yet to read Springtime for Hitler?
Read it. I devoured it, and I found it remarkable. Remarkable. Such an important piece, drenched with historical goodies. I, for one, for instance, never realized that the Third Reich meant German.
Yeah, how about that? Then you'll do it.
Do it? No, of course not. Max, please, it's not my kind of thing. World War II. Too dark, too depressing. The theatre's so obsessed with drama so depressed, it's hard to sell a tip-top way. Show should be more pretty. Show should be more pretty. Show should be more. What's the word?
Gay?
Exactly. No matter what you do on the stage, keep it bright, keep it gay. Whether it's murder, mayhem, or rage, no complain, it's a pain, keep it gay.
People want laughter when they see a show. The last thing thereafter is a litany of woe.
A happy ending will pep up your play. Even buzzword bomb.
If he winds up with mom,
Keep it gay,
keep it gay, keep it gay.
I couldn't agree with you more, Roger. And listen, you have our blessing to make Springtime for Hitler just as gay as anyone could possibly want. So come on, do it for us, please.
No, it's simply not my cup of tea. Still, fair is fair. I suppose I should ask my production team what they think.
Your production team, who are they?
You'll see, they all live here. Oh, guys, come say hello to Bialystok. Here's my set designer, Brian. Keep it mad, keep it glad, keep it gay. And here's my costume designer, Kevin.
Hello, it's happening, keep it gay.
It's clever, creative, it's our job to see that everything's perfect for Mr. Debris. Next, Scott, my choreographer. Hi there. And finally, last and least, my lighting designer, Shirley Markowitz.
Keep it gay.
They all just finished reading Springtime. What do you think of it, fellas? It's glam! dress is very stunning.
Thank you, Mr. Bloom. Leo. What is that enchanting cologne you're wearing?
I don't wear any clothes.
You mean that smell is you? Oh, God. If I could bottle you, I'd shove you under my armpits every day.
I said they were getting in too deep.
Too deep. This is nothing. I'll tell you when we're getting in too deep. And so the rule is when mounting a plane. Keep it funny, keep it sunny, keep it gay.
I don't think we're getting through to them. What should we do?
Oh, I don't know, Leo. Okay, I got it. Watch this. Listen, Roger. I think Springtime in Hitler would be a marvelous opportunity for you. I mean, up to now you've always been associated with frivolous musicals. Ooh, you're right. Often feels as if I've been throwing my life away on city entertainments. Dopey showgirls in gooey gowns, two through kick turn to kick turn. Raj, it's enough to make you heave. Nevertheless, I'm sorry, Max, but I simply couldn't do Springtime in Hitler. Oh, why not? Think of the respect. No. Think of the prestige. No. Think of the Tony. He's having a stroke. What?
Genius!
I see it. At last, a chance to do something important. Roger Dupree presents history. The whole second act will have to be rewritten. And losing the war? Excuse me, it's too downbeat. Roger Dupree presents history. But still, it's a wild idea that it might just work. I see a line of beautiful girls dressed as stormtroopers, each one a gem, with leather boots and whips on their hips. It's risque, dare I say, S&M! Mighty German soldiers dancing in France, played by chorus boys in very tight pants and winners more. They'll win the war, and the dances they do will be daring and new. 2, 3, kick turn, turn to kick turn, 1, 2, 3, kick turn. Keep it saucy, keep it classy, keep it gay. Oh, that is brilliant, brother. I speak for Mr. Bloom and myself when I say that you are the only man in the world who can do justice to Springtime in Hitler. So will you do it, please? Please? Wait a minute. This is a very important decision. It might affect the course of my entire life. I shall have to think about it. I'll do it. I'll do it! Salute champagne! Yeah, you want to cheer. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay. When there is Hamlet, a better will live. Keep it gay, keep it gay, keep it gay. Comedy's joyous, constant night. Drama's annoyance, and ruin our night. So keep your string in, but and into the bay. Oh, song.
business. In the same day, I'm taking the Siegfried oath and dancing the conga with a cop, a sailor, and an extremely friendly Cherokee Indian.
When he said, let's smoke 'em up piece, I knew it was time to get out of there. It's not easy being a producer, but together we'll make it. Partners, we go all the way, and nothing or no one will come between us.
Nothing and no one, Max.
Hjärnstocken nu? Good luck för dig.
What?
Oh, excuse me. Jag kommer från Sverige. Swedish. Casting today?
No casting, we won't be casting.
Casting! Yes, we just started casting today.
We're casting?
Yes, we're casting Bloom. For once in my life, I'd like to see someone on that couch that is under the age of 85. What's your name, my dear?
Oh, my name is Ulla Inga Hansen Benson Johnson Tallen Holland Svaden Swanson.
Wait, what's your first name?
That was my first name. Do you want to hear my last name?
I don't think we have time. I'll call you Ulla, so what do you do, Ulla?
Ulla sing and dance. You want Ulla make audition?
Oh, no, miss, that won't be necessary.
Yes, make audition all over the office.
All right, make audition.
Picture. Resume.
What are you gonna sing?
Well, yesterday, when I was stepping out of a big white Rolls-Royce limo, a crazy person yelled something out the window, which inspired me to write this song. Then you go tit, flaunt it, step right up and strut your stoop. People tell you modesty is a virtue.
even though we're sitting down, we're giving you a standing ovation. She's in the show!
Max, wait a minute. Can I speak to you for a minute?
Would you excuse us for a moment, my darling? What is it?
We don't even know if there's a part for her in the show.
So what? We're producers, Irene. So until we start auditions, she can work for us here. Because we deserve to have ourselves a gorgeous, beautiful Swedish secretary/receptionist.
Max, a secretary that doesn't speak English? What will people say?
They'll say, oh, we want, that's what they'll say. Offer her the job.
Miss, wait a minute. We might have a position for you.
As a matter of fact, we might have several positions for you.
Until the show gets going, we can offer you the position of her secretary/receptionist.
Secretary/receptionist? Okey/dokey. I can do that. Answer telephones. Bialystok blue. Bialystok blue.
Smart as a whip, you're hired.
All right, if he says so. Maybe you can tidy up a little bit around here.
Tidy up. Tidy up. Such a funny word. What means tidy up?
You know what? Clean?
Make look nice.
Oh yeah, we can make tidy up.
Good. What time can you be here in the morning?
Well, Ulla wake up every morning 5 a.m. From 5 to 7, Ulla like to exercise. From 7 till 8, Ulla like to take a long shower. From 8 till 9, Ulla like to have a big Swedish breakfast. Many different herrings. From 9 to 11, Ulla like to practice her singing and her dancing. And at 11, Ulla like to have sex. What time should I get you?
11!
Ulla wake up at 11. Get up, Paddy. Get up, Paddy. God bless America.
God bless Sweden!
She's amazing! She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen! I've never felt this way before. It feels like there's a volcano erupting deep inside me, like hot lava rising higher and higher. What is it, Max? What is it?
That's an erection.
What?
Maybe some other time. Listen, come here, I want to show you something. Tell me, what do you see?
Nothing.
Exactly. But now we've got our surefire flub. It's our job to fill this with $2 million.
$2 million? Gee, Max, how much money do we put in?
How much money do we? Bloom, there are 2 cardinal rules of being a Broadway producer. 1, never put your own money in the show.
And number 2?
Never put your own money in the show! Get it?
Got it.
Good.
So how do we raise the money?
How? I'll tell you how. From my investors. Hundreds of little old ladies, all looking to max the Bialystok for one last thrill before the grave. So in the days to come, you'll see very little of me. And right now, I'd like to see very little of you. Scram! For Max Bialystok is about to get himself ready for little old lady. The time has come to be a lover from the Argentine, to slick my hair down with brilliant time, and gargle heavily with Lister. Wow! It's time for Max to put his backers on their backs and thrill them with amazing acts. Those aging nymphomaniacs. They were helpless, they were hopeless, then alarm came the alley. They were boyless, they were joyless, then alarm play one game where there's absolutely no sex.
What?
How about the Jewish princess and her husband? Of course. She forgot to sign the check! Now is put on the biggest flop in history.
Well, that's great.
We can do it. We can do it. We can make $1 million.